Hey everyone, it is week 25 of the year. We are getting very close to that midway break, but this weekend is Father's Day. So when I was looking for a writing prompt for the week, I was thinking, what do I have that's a great writing prompt to celebrate dads? And I was digging through all my stuff and I pulled out a book that normally overwhelms me. This is called The Writer's Idea Book. It's by Jack Heffernan. He was one of the founding editors of Story Magazine. Obviously, he's a writer and he has a couple of books out there. But this book is filled with so many different story ideas. I mean, it says here it includes more than 800 prompts. So typically I get incredibly overwhelmed by this book. But I checked in the index and I went looking for father, and I ended up finding family. And I found some prompts that I thought would be really fun for this week. So this week's theme is all about first family. So I'm going to read two prompts for you from page, what do I have here? Page 53 of this book. And I have the 10th anniversary edition of this book. So I don't know if the pages are different if you have an older version. But the first prompt here that I wanted to share with you guys says, write about your family, making them the first family, plopping them into the White House. How well do they represent the country? Which member becomes the media darling? Which member causes no end of embarrassment? So I thought that was really fun, especially if you're here in the States. Next Tuesday is election day, so thinking of the government. And if you're not in the U.S., basically replace the White House with whatever is your leading governmental sort of family, and write a story of your family, whether it is your family that you grew up with your mom and dad, again, thinking of Father's Day, or the family that you have created around you now. I thought that was fun, but then I read the next prompt right beneath it, and I said I have to give both these options. So that's one option for this week. The other first family option is this. It says, write about your family, making them the very first family, living in a cave, killing the occasional mastodon. How long could your family survive? Have fun with this one. Stretch your imagination. Apologies for my bad eyesight and my inability to read words. So you have two choices this week for your prompt, your story. And I want you to use this as a prompt, right? Start with your family and either make them the first family of the United States and plop them in the White House and see how they do. Or take your family and thrust them back in history and make them the first sort of cave-dwelling family and have fun with that. And if it starts to offshoot and your family becomes this new fictional group and sends you into the path of a story, then we have one for the week. So those are your two choices for your prompt this week, our theme being first family. It's all from the book The Writer's Idea Book. This is a Writer's Digest book, so you could really get it anywhere, but I will put a link in the doobly-doo so that you can check that out. I'll also put a link to Story Magazine. I don't think Jack is with them anymore, but it's a great place to check out and possibly submit some of the stories you've been writing this year. One thing that I wanted to remind and ask you is that if there are any prompts that we have done so far this year that you would like to see repeated or tried again, any of the resources that you want me to dive back into, please let me know in the comments, because I am looking to do a sort of best of as the second part of the year rolls out. I want to wish everyone who's celebrating a happy Juneteenth. I want to wish all the dads out there a happy Father's Day. And I want to remind you that in celebration of Juneteenth and Black Lives Matter, that there has been a challenge put out to everyone, basically, to buy at least 2 books by persons of color this week. So I think today would be the last day on that date, but I mean, it doesn't have to be just this week, but it would be really fun to be a part of that movement right now. So that's all I got for this week. If you want to hear an episode of me chatting with a former student who became an English teacher and now examines character using personality tests, that was last week's episode of Stop Writing Alone. You can find it here on YouTube or anywhere where you listen to podcasts. Otherwise, have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Friday. Happy writing!